Who's gonna top of the king? Who's gonna top of the king? Who's gonna top of the king? Who's gonna top of the king?
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Washington Wizards are ready for this thing to get started. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Okongwu's shot is good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Martin. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Brown. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him, maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. We'll see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Henderson following Lonzo Ball's three. A floater. Henderson, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
And Detroit has possession. Following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Pistons trailed by 6. Claxton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
So smart with the ball in his hands. Cunningham creating for himself that time.
Here's Henderson. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Claxton. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him. Claxton with it. 5 to shoot. Now Koulibaly. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Cunningham. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. That's 7 points for Cade Cunningham.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
Pass to Brown. .115 left in the first quarter of the game. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Martin. Out to Henderson. Shoots over Ball. No good that time.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Here's Williams. Reed with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 11. Dunn right side. Pass to Martin. For Detroit, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Tipped away. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot.
The Wizards, 17.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Pass to Reed. No one near him. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And it's Williams with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Robinson. Harris up top. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Harris has got his first points in this one.
You see Tobias Harris coming off that screen, knowing he was going to get open before he got to it, and did something with it.
Here's Henderson. Plays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again. Pistons trailed by 8. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Reed throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Valanciunas. Nice ball movement by Washington. Back to Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Coach is always wanting assisted buckets, especially from bigs like Valanciunas. It's a sign your offense is running well.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the floor.
Pistons trailed by 6. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Done outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Rizachet. Stewart with the steal. Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Down low. Here's Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Martin. To the inside. To the middle. Pocket 6. Here's Koulibaly. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pass to Okongwu. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pistons trailed by 7. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Dunn. Back to Henderson. Dunn outside. To the paint. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
34 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham for 3. Stolen by Martin. Dunn left side. Lets it go with the 3. Pass to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Boy, Scoot has everything working tonight.
Cunningham outside. And the rejection by Claxton. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards out front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Henderson driving to the basket. Rizachet in the corner. Screen by Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Here's Henderson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Wizards with the lead. That's a 2 from Cunningham.
Cunningham with that #1 selection. Lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at. But he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Here's Henderson. He's got 12. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Claxton with it. And Claxton throws it down.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 11 points.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Henderson outside. Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Stewart. Over Martin. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pistons trailed by 4. Henderson attacking. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Stolen by Henderson. And now the Pistons fast break. Lobbed up there for Dunn. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Henderson outside. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Now, Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
Here's Cunningham. The shot, no good. Dunn with some nice D. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the call on Rizachet. That is his first foul of the game for the Wizards. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Williams with the ball, well guarded by Dunn, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Wizards to their third free throw shot of the game, and so he hits the technical free throw. .131 left in the third quarter. Pass to Clowney. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The Wizards have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Reed. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Harris a screen.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He hits both from the stripe. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JB has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Timeout, timeout.
And timeout called by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Henderson. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. At the top of the key, Reed. He could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 4. And will...
The Wizards, 38.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Wizards leading by 4. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And JB Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on JB Bickerstaff's huddle. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little bit.
Thank you, David.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Cunningham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Here's Henderson to the middle. Here's Claxton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Second free throw, no good. Wizards leading by 4. Stewart a screen. Here's Brown. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Henderson. Rebound, Washington. Here's Reddish. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Reddish in constant motion that time and able to draw foul.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
It's Henderson on the wing. Moves it up high. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's good. And now just a 5-point Washington lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cunningham. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Henderson, no one around him. It's good from long range. Henderson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Look at Henderson ignoring the stakes and just going to work.
Pass to Okongwu. With the drive. Count it.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Down low. Out to Henderson. Yes, that goes in. Henderson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Brown's shot is off. Pistons trailed by 4. Henderson outside. Up and in on the layup. Henderson's got 27 points.
Didn't take long for Scoot to grasp the NBA game, as you see there.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
To tie it up. And Brown pulls it down. Now here's Reddish. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Detroit with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Pass to Koulibaly. Misses the 3. Outside Ball. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire